two times with the 45. Haters, they gon' hate all the time. They hate to see me on the
everlasting. My shit together. A nigga talk about rich gon' go.
How y'all doing? Drinking a nice unhealthy Coke today. Today's video is just gonna be about pride. You know, sometimes pride can really hold you back from a lot of stuff. You know, pride, the biggest thing is pride can hold you back from apologizing to somebody, or, you know, stating that, saying that when you wrong, or it could keep you from reaching out to people. Now, Kobe Bryant, it's a shame that so much of stuff is coming out about Kobe Bryant now, meaning it's a shame that we didn't know about this cat. Like everybody else been watching him for his 20-year career, the 2 years after his career. And I'm looking at videos like Tracy McGrady, Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, Vince Carter, Shaquille O'Neal, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I really felt it. Like I felt it, initially, but I've never met Kobe. But I have met Shaquille O'Neal. And I know that, just sounding how this brother sounded when they asked him about it, how he didn't sleep, he didn't eat. I know he was really feeling it. So, I feel it for myself, but also I feel it for my brother Shaq. Because I know he really feeling it as the rest of the world feeling it. But it's just that the people who knew the dude personally, on a personal level, it affects them a little bit more. So, excuse me being rude for drinking my Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, that was a commercial, shot me out. Coca-Cola, hit me up, commercial, in the building. Free plug. Anyway, back on the serious note, because I am silly, y'all. So, I talk serious. Most of my YouTube videos be serious. But I am a very, very silly person. And when you go to my Instagram page, Big Brother G Money _official, you will see how silly I am. I might post anything. I might say anything. I might do anything. So, but anyway, I was talking to a good friend of mine last night, and she was like, death comes in threes. I'm like, man, that's deep. It was profound, but I lost my niece's father-in-law on the way from the Saints-Falcons game in Atlanta. The Saints won the game. He was on his way home and he died in a crash on his way home from that game, which had everybody awestruck, you know what I'm saying, in this family, because he's really a part of this family, because he came in after my brother had died in January '97. From what I know about the cat, he came in, he raised my niece, you know what I'm saying? My niece is now, married, 2 kids, doing well for herself. and everything. So he did a pretty good job at raising my niece, because my brother had passed away when my niece was only close to 3, I think. She was either 2, or almost 3. So he stepped in, and you know, he was her dad, so that's a big loss. So I consider him my brother, you know, because he took care of my brother's child. You know what I'm saying? So lost him the night of the Saints-Falcons game. Saturday, on my way to work like I am now, I lost a friend of mine. He had heart problems, and something would happen, something happening. You know, God called him home on Saturday. 20 minutes after I get to work on Sunday, you know what I'm saying, I hear about Kobe from a distance. I heard somebody say it from a mile away. Like, anybody know about Atlanta train stations, Hightower Station, also known as H.E. Holmes Station. I'm standing on the platform waiting for a train so I can go ahead on and go to work. About 50 feet down, I hear some dude say, "Man, you heard about Kobe?" Like, damn, what are you talking about, man? You know, he tripping or whatever. You know, and that's when he said, that's when I had Googled it, and it was true. So at first I couldn't believe it. I think I flipped open and went to Facebook first or second. But that's when I was like, nah, this can't be true. It's gotta be fake news. You know what I'm saying? Had the reaction like everybody else had, like, this can't be true. Gotta be fake news. So it wasn't fake, it was real. It did me like it did everybody else. It just took me for a loop, because I just couldn't believe it. I was in shock and awe. And what a lot of people don't understand is when you watch a person, they whole entire career, you feel like you know them. This person has grown up or either grown old while you knowing them. You see them day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? You feel their struggles. You know what I mean? So it was just a hurtful thing. And you know, I've been watching, you know, videos of nonstop about the news, and you know, trying to catch details of the crash, because you know, I'm concerned for the brother and his family, and the families, you know, the other families that lost they loved ones. You know, so these last couple of days, I just been, you know, stuck on Kobe stuff, trying to, you know, learn more about him and learn about the stuff that people had to say about him. And it's like, you know, those 3 deaths that I, you know, that were close to me, it's like, it just makes me think like, man, who do I need to reach out to? You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow is not promised. I got to swallow that pride. There's one little situation, you know, going on within the family that my, you know, my direct siblings know about. And I'm gonna go ahead on and try to mend that fence today. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because you just never know. I'm gonna have to be the one to swallow that pride, man. If nothing else, you know, that Kobe taught me was, you know, he taught the world relentless competitiveness, you know, but also with the passing of his death, he's teaching us that life is short, and death do not discriminate. When it is your time to go, you going. No amount of money, no amount of fame, no amount of success, nothing can stop you. You can try not going home, you know, not going out. Just call yourself staying at home because you're trying to stay in the safe zone. and you could die anyway. That's what happened to my boy on Saturday. He died anyway, you know, in the comforts of his home. So it don't matter if you in the streets, you in a plane, you in a car. It does not matter. Death calls you when it's your time. And see, we all think we could live forever, you know. We all think that we're never gonna pass away, you know. But I know for me, Kobe, and the rest of the other two people that passed, it just really showed me and taught me. And when I say two people, I mean the two people that I know, Kobe, and the two people that I know passed away. And obviously his daughter, which I would never want to see, you know, my kids go before I go. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they haven't had a chance to live their life. So it was just, you know, I know how hard it is, man. You know what I'm saying? To lose somebody that you love, but much less a child, your child, somebody that came from you. You know, it's time to wake up, man. It's time to, you know, a lot of the stuff that's been going on, it's just time to wake up and just start loving people, man. Loving people and reaching out, you know, and just try to make it right. You know what I'm saying? So that was my take on, you know, today, just a little video. And I just want to say that, you know, to anybody that I may have hurt, you know, because everybody has hurt somebody, I apologize sincerely from the bottom of my heart. And if you don't believe me, you can call me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's always been my prayers in life, to, like, you know, God, however many people I hurt, make me be a blessing. Allow me to be a blessing to 100 million times the people that I've hurt. That's why I come with these YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know, I try to put positivity and put knowledge into the air. You know what I'm saying? I try to pass on what I know, because hopefully what I know and what I've been through, my experiences, can help the next person. So, if you will, please subscribe to my channel, share this message with somebody, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't pay attention, you might miss something. You know? Hit me up on Instagram at Big Brother G Money _official. Big Brother, the letter G, MONEY _official on Instagram. You can hit me on Twitter at Mr. Run the Check. However, you know what I'm saying? DM me. I'll shoot the number. We could talk in politics. You know what I'm saying? But I've been through a lot in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to share the knowledge and share, you know what I'm saying, everything. You know, just Kobe, just, you know, the Mamba mentality just made me just want to go all in and go the extra mile to try to make the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? So the more y'all share, the more y'all subscribe, the more y'all follow my pages, the more stuff and content get out. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? It got to start somewhere. So, like P said, you know, start off small, grow big. So, I done reached out to a number of artists and asked them to help me build my platform. So, you know, I suspect somebody gonna reach back out to me and help me build this platform, because I got a positive message, and it's the Lord's will. It's the Lord's will. It's time. You know what I'm saying? I've been home from prison for 6 years now. I've been relatively silent. You know what I'm saying? But it's time for y'all to see my face on the screen for something positive. It is time. You know, I just had to build some stuff up and get some stuff together. I'm still a work in progress, but it's time. And you gonna hear me now, or you gonna hear me later, but you gonna feel me for sure. Everybody, please have a wonderful day.